Hey guys, it's Vegas Ajiduah and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for today's video, I am going to be preparing food for me and my family. And I want to take you guys with me. So yeah, the food that I'm going to be preparing today is some beef stew with rice. And oh my gosh, my mom had made some the other day. She made some beef stew. That shit was hidden, y'all. It was literally hidden. Like, I woke up this morning to try to get some more. There was no more. I wasn't even too mad because it's just like, yeah, that shit was good. But you know what? I want to remake that shit. I want to remix that shit. I want to enjoy it a second time. So that's what we're going to do. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and follow my shit. Because I have TikTok and Instagram as well. But yeah, I wanted to take you guys with me, and hopefully you guys have a fun time watching while I have a fun time cooking. So let's get started, okay? So I'm in the kitchen right now, and in the microwave I have the beef chunks getting defrosted a little bit so they're not icy rock hard. And right here in front of me I have some potatoes, carrots, and some celery, and I'm gonna wash these hoes real quick, and then I'm gonna cut them up, and we're gonna put them in this bowl, and then I'm gonna determine if I need some more or not, because I don't know, I like to have a little bit extra. For one, because they're vegetables, and for two, I love me some vegetables. So let me get that figured out. So I'm finished dicing everything up that was on the cutting board, and the meat over there is defrosted, but I'm not done because what I'm going to be adding is some garlic and some what's that thing called? Onions. Yes. So I'm going to get back to you guys when I finish cutting that up. Okay, so I'm actually done cutting everything up, and I'm going to be washing the beef chunks now at this point. I'm going to be seasoning them, and then I'm going to be searing them just for a little bit on the stove, and then I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to move on to the next step. But I just want to let you guys know that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm done cutting up everything. I'm done washing everything, as you guys can see, and at this point, I'm going to be starting off with the beef, and I'm going to be seasoning it. I'm going to be searing it on the stove for a bit. And after I do it for a bit, I'm just going to flip it on one side, flip it on the other side, you know? After I do that, I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to take the rest of the vegetables, and I'm going to cook it inside as well. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm going to need, oh shit, I'm going to need a fucking pot, a big-ass pot, because I'm not using the crock pot. I don't got time to be doing that. I mean, I know it's faster, but, like, you got to wait. I'm not trying to wait that long. So while the pot is getting hot, just want to show you guys what I'm going to be seasoning with. So this is smoked chili seasoning salt. So it's salt and chili peppers. Some black pepper. Some paprika. Garlic salt. And just a tiny itty bitty bit of some seasoning salt. And I think for now, this is, that's all I'm gonna add in here. I have too much drama getting burned. Okay, they're all evenly distributed in here. So I'm gonna give that like 5 minutes. Flip it over. Same thing on the other side. And then I'm gonna take them out. And then I'm gonna go in with the garlic, the onions, and the celery first. Even though the celery is mixed with the carrots and the potatoes. But yeah, we're gonna try this. So let me see if I can separate it right now. If I can't, they all going in at the same time, and that's okay. So now I'm done cooking or searing the meat. It's not fully done. Like, I wouldn't even eat this. But we have like some good stuff in here, honestly. So we're gonna use the juices from this meat to saute the rest of these vegetables. So I'm gonna put all of these in here, and like I said, I'm gonna start off with the onions, the garlic, and the celery if I can, but I think for now we'll start off with the garlic and the onions. So I ended up doing some more research and finding out that 1 cup of water for a soup for my entire family isn't gonna do jack nothing. Okay, so I ended up adding 8.5 cups of water, 3 tablespoons of this beef bouillon. What else? Where is it? Oh yeah, and I added this whole packet of bone broth, and it's beef flavored. Then I put the rest of the vegetables, the celery, the carrots, and the potatoes inside of here. And I also put the beef back into the pot. And hold on, this is what it looks like right now. It looks delicious. So I set a timer on my phone for 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we're at 1 hour and 26 minutes left. And I'm not saying that it's gonna be done during that time, or after that time, excuse me, but we should really be getting somewhere. And if it's not done, I'll come back and make the rice. And then I'll make the rice. It should be done by then. But also, covering it up is going to be important for this, because that's what's really going to get it to brew, honestly. So yeah, I'm going to come back in 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we'll see if it's done. And if it's not, then we're going to make the rice. But I was still going to make rice regardless. So yeah, I'll come back when it's time to make the rice. Okay guys, so I'm back like 15 minutes early because I was coming downstairs. I was coming downstairs to clean up, and I smell something burning. So next time I'm not gonna leave the fire on high. I don't know why I did that. I have no idea, but I did. And it's like this soupy kind of consistency, but that's not a bad thing at all. Like, if anything, that's kind of what I wanted more than the watery fucking consistency. But anyways, it's time to make the rice. And let me tell you guys how I make rice. So, excuse me, I kind of just come over here and take about so this was around 4.5 handfuls of rice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash it, rinse it out. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cook the rice, and I'm going to come back when the rice is done. But I have a rice cooker because, honestly, I never really learned how to make rice on, like, the stove. I don't know if it's, like, the same thing, but last time I made rice on the stove and I opened that pot, it was all black. Like, I burnt that shit. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to make the rice, and I'm going to come back when that's done, because this is done for sure. So, I finished making the soup, and I finished making the rice. So, at this point, I'm going to plate everything, and, yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like, because it smells really nice. And also, earlier was a false alarm, because I swore that it was my food that was burning. Like, I was, like, getting a good whiff and everything, but no. Actually, my sister made her own food, and she literally burnt it till it was black, like, for real. But anyways, no shade to her, that's just what happened, but I'm so glad my food didn't burn, because this is the big pot. Anyways, let me plate this food and show you guys how delicious it is. This is the final result, and, you know, like, I will say this, not everything is gonna look like it tastes so good, you know, like, we're not gonna judge it by the looks, but we're gonna give it a taste test right now. So let me get a cup of water, and then we're gonna try it. So this is the food, some rice, and some beef stew. Let's hear it. So let's try it, guys. Hopefully it tastes good. It tastes pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try another bite actually. But so far, I'm fucking with it. Okay, let me stop eating and finish the YouTube video. Cause it's okay. That was my trial on making beef stew with rice. And it was really good and I can't wait to share. So whenever everybody wants to come down and get a piece, it's right here. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching me cook. It was so fun. And, if you guys like me, my cooking, my personality, don't be afraid to like, subscribe, share, and follow my TikTok and Instagram because I have that too. Take care, guys. Stay blessed and have a nice day. Bye.